Hey everyone! As promised, I'm here in the other studio space that I have, or as it's turned out to be, the craft storage space. I'm going to give you a look at it now. So the most obvious part is the door. I come in there, and next to the door I have my bead and jewellery storage trays and stringing materials and other bits and pieces. And as we go up, I've got my box of felt, some boxes of fabric, and then some boxes of boxes and other postage materials I try to recycle best I can, and that's all stashed up there. And then above the door I've got a big shelf that spans the width of the studio, and above here I've got my wadding, my fabric fillings, some foam up there, and all sorts of bits and pieces that I don't use on a regular basis, but they're too bulky, so it just made sense to put them up there. And then underneath the big shelf is the other side of the studio, which I've got shelves up here with all my boxes of paper, paints, crafting magazines, ribbons, buttons, inks, all sorts of stationery bits and pieces, and then my desk, which has got all sorts again, staplers and all whatnot, and junk. Well, I say junk, it's all handy stuff, it's all stuff that I come in here and use, but I never put it back in the boxes it's supposed to go in. I come in, I take it, and then I leave again. And then underneath I've got some pillows and more fabric, and then under there is more fabric, some stationery and paperwork and various units and display bits and all sorts. Now, the reason I have this space is when I was made redundant from my office job a couple of years ago, I needed somewhere to work my business from and progress it and sit and work on ideas, and at the time there wasn't a space available in the house. But this room, I mean, it's only barely 6 foot across by 8 foot, but it's an outbuilding off the back of our garage, and it was being unused. It was just filled with junk, so we cleared it out, we got it all properly sealed, put lino down, put blinds in, put curtains to stop all the bugs getting in, and I moved all my craft stuff out here. Now, the thing that we hadn't anticipated is the reason we had this room originally, it was being used as a greenhouse. That doesn't necessarily make for a great craft room because it is freezing in the winter and super hot in the summer. There's only been a few weeks of the year where it's been decent enough weather to be out here more often than I was hoping I would be. So sadly, it's ended up being a bit of a dumping ground, a bit of a craft storage area rather than an actual workspace. So, like I said, I come in, grab something and go again. And when I go to put that something back, I'm actually not putting it back. I just chuck it on the desk and I'm gone again. So every now and then I have to come out and tidy up. So that's what I'm going to do today. The bits as you come in, all the cardboard boxes, that's kind of all in order. There's some stuff I've got to put in amongst it, but that's all condensed down as best I can. It's all the stuff behind me that needs sorting so that I can at least get to the desk when I need to. So I'm going to get on and tidy that up. So this is the slightly sweatier version of myself, and I'm going to show you the finished product. So I now have a nice tidy desk and a tidy floor. My boxes are stacked up underneath there, and that means that if I want to come in and do any little jobs, I can actually come in, do them, put the stuff away and then go again, rather than trying to clamber over everything and start yelling at myself. Everything up there is the same because I've just put all of that away in those boxes. And again, this is just the same because I added some extra boxes to the stack, but other than that, everything is tidied away in it. I did add the cushion shams, I've put them up there. So there's a little bit more up on the shelf, but it's given me the space down here. So apart from being a little bit out of breath, I have got a nice clean workspace, and maybe it'll encourage me to come out here a little bit more, but generally my work is still gonna be up in the spare room. So I will be back again soon with another update and other things to show you.